to end this one with Explode. Pink gonna be hanging out right next to him.
Okay,
see him building out.
He could have threaded the needle there, GB. He had the rocket out.
He was right outside. He got eliminated by the storm, and you hate to see that one happen. It was shaping up to be quite an exciting 1v1. Oh, but the laughter.
You know, that's it's pretty disrespectful. But at the end of the day, man, it's.
I disagree, man. He 1v1, you get eliminated by a storm. Go ahead and laugh. It's okay.
Well, this is why I'm on the other end of the spectrum. I feel bad, and I want to keep respect for my enemies, but it's okay.
You never respect your enemies.
I do. But
never
now,
win.
we
That's
go
why
into
you
the
never
next
win. Whoa, we got a big game here. We got a big game, Zeke. 24 eliminations here. For our top two. I don't know if they're a duo, but I don't know if that matters. 12 eliminations apiece.
They are not. So we're hopping into second player, which is ABC_trash period. 13 elims by himself.
Gotta have that period there.
You know, that's how it works. I should change my name to Zeke period.
Now I'm watching this is giving me a lot of ideas for name changes. You know,
Golden Boy period. Golden period. Boy period.
Boy period.
Boy period. That sounds cool. That sounds cool.
Sounds awful.
Trash, his name not indicative of his play right now because he is just dumpstering people in this lobby. They box their little head, and he makes them pay for it.
Oh, and he can get that golden pump.
So Deedle here is just rocking his support role very handily, which is good, right? Because, I mean, they're just working together, and I mean, let's not... Trash has most eliminations, but keep in mind, it's both of them working together to make these things happen. RPG comes out, this player drop. Sorry, I blinked and missed it. What happened?
That was nasty. Shot the rocket, then chunked him for, I believe, it was 88 damage on the shield. And that player was like, it was looking great. He was feeling nice about himself. Ended up losing all of his shields there. But despite it, Deedle and Trash are going to be low. And they're getting pressured by rockets to boot.
I think both of them actually have rockets, because I think Trash had one, and Deedle does, unless he must have passed it over. I'm not sure. As soon as we hop over that. That would be crazy to have both players with rockets.
Oh,
nice catch, dude. Sorry, Cheryl, you're going to be back to the lobby. Another rocket goes out. He's going to try and crack the build to get it through. He does!
Oh, well, that was the confirm there.
Oh, okay.
That was the confirm, but still, Deedle, nicely done. This team has a very good position here. I mean, look at this hill. Slump's going to get chunked for a lot of damage inside of the storm. They're just poking them and continuing to harass down low. And then they really just need to be cautious about the player in front, and they're able to block it. Only taking minimal damage from the storm there. Getting down, protecting himself. Deedle dealing with the players that are going to be resting above them.
Okay, so Trash did not have the rocket, but that's okay because they're going to follow up. Is that it is. This is 18 eliminations between them, GB. You see Deedle take the launch pad early to get to safety as quickly as possible.
They could just go right on the high ground here.
They could just hang on to this ice block here on the right, but they're saying no. We ain't no punks. We're going in. We want to make sure to secure this victory royale. 5 players, 3 duos, 2v2v1 right now. Actually, nice campfire.
Yeah, and that was just a good connection to bring him back into this one.
Look at middle blocker. Look at if he touches the storm wall, he's gone.
At this point, middle blocker, you might as well just go and dance. That's it.
That's it. He's gone.
That's it. He's out of this one. Have to try again next time. Good luck.
Oh my
gosh. Fun. But Trash and Deedle are just all over these guys. Jinx can't do anything about this one. It's going to be Frost who will pay, and that is it. GG. Victory royale for the duo of Trash and you, Deedle. 20 eliminations plus the 10 points they got for the win.
That's a 30-point game. You're probably feeling really good if you were these guys. It's crazy that, is this like, out of the games we've seen out of NAOS, I think a large portion of them have been like double-digit games.
Yeah. They have been very impressive NAOS games for sure. We haven't seen, I think, a lot of the names as well. Like I haven't seen, Chap or Poach. I'm pretty sure that they're streaming their perspectives though, and their matchups. But and we'll more than likely get a taste of that tomorrow when we have some of the when we have the finals. And remember, this is the semifinals, folks. So these players are looking to qualify for the big games tomorrow for the money. And let's actually look at the standings when we get an opportunity to do so here and see where we are currently, because it's going to be Asian Greg and Caminist At the top here, you're also going to have Alithi and Osprey's J, Fiverr and Neferux, as well as Bot Bobo and Vinny. And then I think this is where we saw Chap and Poach, but they ended up dropping down. But other names that we've seen in the past, like Takata and Symmetrical, Pika and Rux. We also have Aspect and Animal, who continue their reign of terror throughout the Luxe Cup. Very impressive stuff from them throughout the day, Zeke.
That's right. And again, guys, this is just to qualify, okay? So these are just a few names to keep in mind as we go into finals tomorrow. That is going to be so the way it works is you had to qualify through the Contender Cup, then you have unlocked the Luxe Cup, and then top 3,000 players, 1,500 duos move into finals tomorrow. But guys, we're moving into the tail end of NA West. We only have a handful of games left to go through. We are going to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll have more Fortnite action heading your way. So stay tuned. We are going to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll have more Fortnite action heading your way. So stay tuned.
And we're back. Welcome, everybody. Just point in their direction. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Luxe Cup. Golden Boy and Sundown here, as we're going to call the action going in to the final leg of the NA West games. And we've had some pretty amazing matchups so far. Also, I just want to say, because I just went on Reddit and I just looked, and shout out to everyone who's been sharing their points and how much they've been able to accrue. It's pretty awesome to see people just be like, hey, man, I did 57 points. Hey, I did 60 points, so on and so forth. Pretty awesome stuff there. So congrats to all the people who are out there really testing their skill, I think, against some of the best players in all of Fortnite. It is something very unique and something you don't get to see every day.
Yeah, for sure. And for a lot of these guys, it's their first time being able to compete in an actual in-client prize tournament. You're able to play with duos. And it's really cool seeing people go out there, pair up, seeing the stories of being like, oh, we just made it. We qualified by just in the last one. We're like, oh, we were only 55 spots short, but we never thought we'd even get that close. And it's really cool to me in particular because I want all of these guys to have a chance to have their spotlight. I want all of the players to be able to go out there. We want to see awesome Fortnite action and give you a platform where you can show off these plays. That's why we've run through so many matches today and given people the opportunity to make those highlight level plays.
That's right. And I also have an announcement to make. Karu followed me back. So I'm happy.
He did. You made it, man.
I made it.
You made
Karu,
it. That's
you and I. We'll queue up sometime. All right. So let's take a look at where we are right now. Currently with the Luxe Cup, because here are the NA West duo standings. As we had mentioned before, AG Greg and Kamenis are going to be at the top there with 74 points, and the split really is so marginal between all of these 10 duos. I mean, it's at 10 points from 10th to first place. Really, anything can change at that moment there, but some names, as we had mentioned before, like Jae Young and Maximo or Takata Symmetrical, that people who have performed very well in the past. Aspect Animal down at the top 10. Very realistically, they can climb their way up to the first place, even with how they've been playing.
Yeah, and then Pika and Rue up there as well. Very impressive seeing them do work both on East and West, like you said, Aspect and Animal in their Step Bro Siege as well, a name you're probably not familiar with, but he's been making waves, not only in the Scallywag Cup, did very well in the Blackheart, has been putting himself up there as a top eliminator, capitalizing not only in the early games, but also later on into the matches as you get those higher point matches, generate a little of higher quality, more contention in the fights. Don't forget, every single one of these regions had a 3-hour window or 10 games maximum to get out. So we're wrapping up. We're just past 9:15 p.m. on the East Coast, 6:15 Pacific. That means they have about 45 more minutes to queue up. We'll run matches about 20 to 30 minutes after that so we can get those top one ends, get the last of the replays, and then we'll see who the leader is for NA West going into the finals tomorrow. Now, the finals tomorrow will be top 1,500 duos, top 3,000 players for every region. So if you're in that, it is the best of the best, and you're competing for actual prizes.
That is insane stuff. But let's jump into the action. It's now time to have some fun and watch some Fortnite, which is always a nice thing. So the current in-game leaders for this one, you got Herrick as well as the Alex. I have a little bias, given my name's Alex as well. And then Moneyer Plays. We also have Miguel and Gone AWOL are going to be your top 5 players here as well.
Yeah, and we'll see what the rotations end up coming through. Now, just a reminder on the format as well, top 12 will be plus 3 points. If you get into the top 7, it's an additional 2. Third place and above is 2 more points. And then the Victory Royale, that duo takes away an additional 3. So 10 total placement points, but then each elimination is also a point. So that means that Miguel and Alex have already picked up 8 points, and they're looking to extend it as the rotation comes through. Now, with the geysers nearby, they're going to try and camp out and see if they can catch people going through them. It's not a super fast rotation, but it's enough vertically where you can kind of get up and then dive back down if you need to. But we see a lot of players utilizing the ballers for those safe late game rotations. Now, we do have 3 solo parties left in the match right now with 11 duos and then 19 players remaining. Quick way you can stat check that, just multiply the number of duos by 2. Means you should have 22 players in the match. If there's only 19, it means 3 people are missing a buddy.
Matt Trini and Kurilla hanging out at the side of this mountain here, waiting to see where this storm ends up going. And gotta love more baller play in this game than I've actually seen in a lot of the matchups. I genuinely thought that I was going to see like way more baller play like we did like last week, right? But I guess that changed, you know, like helped a little bit in the recent update.
Yeah, there are definitely some adjustments in terms of how aggressive you can be. I feel like NA has really adopted the EU method towards it, where there's a little bit more of a distinct hatred towards the players who are utilizing them. Because we talked about it a little bit last week. The ballers, while not enabling you to capitalize on a lot of eliminations, I don't want to say guarantee, but they make it very easy to get into that placement bracket because of the additional 300 HP you get from it, and the fact that you can have auto pickup on and then roll over the roll over materials, roll over other fights, and then you're not using ammo to rotate. But this player now out in the open trying to combat with the ballers is going to be picked up. One crazy going down there as Matt Trini is able to execute on that, no problem, pushing him into the top 10.
Definitely not, definitely crazy in how they played there, for sure. Because they're going to be out of this one, and that was also very vital there for Miguel and Alex because they needed the shields. They didn't have anything. They don't have no minis, they have no half pots, no chug jugs, no slurps, nothing. So they need every elimination here so that they can just come back into this one here. Nicely done, though.
They need to clean, they need to clean up on it though, because they were very much so hurting, and he finally ticks it over, keeping him safe for a second, but he needs to get back up there. It's not going to be enough. He's going to tick out to the storm, and him and Alex both go down.
That's rough. 7 eliminations, though, means 7 points, just outside of the top 12. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry, I stand corrected. They were in the top 12, so they do get points, placement points. That could help them out moving forward.
Yeah, that's going to be 10 total points from the 3 placement points, plus the 7 elims. You have Coolman and Panda A hanging out here. 1 elim. See the ball on the side. Good edit play out, trying to capitalize. Will they get it? Ooh! No, they picked up part of it. Gone AWOL got the other one, so him going down once the storm ends up converting him, he will top off, but he is already at 100, so not going to stress out there. Using the low ground rotation and getting into the top 7, so now 5 placement points for everyone who's left. As Ultra just gets double teamed, he goes down.
Bopped completely there. 8 players are going to remain, 6 duos left in this lobby. As the storm will get smaller, or I should say the circle will get smaller and smaller because the storm will continue to encroach. And now we're seeing a lot more ballers than what I had expected before. Interesting stuff here, and wonder how this is all going to play out, because I think the 2 players that pushed out just said, nope, enough of your ballers. We're just going to crack all those and get them out of this one here. Oh, man, and Panda, he's going to drop all the way down low. Coolman's going to be down as well. A couple of these players are going to just jump on the opportunity to be able to take them out. Delaware with 1 elimination, the trap up above, and Delaware is going to be able to secure that one against Panda. That's going to bring him up to 81 HP. Also has 1 mini. Can choose to pop that mini if they need to here, Sundown.
Yeah, he wants to try and get the space to get it. Their ballers aren't a super big threat to him right now, but as we transition from Circle 8 to Circle 9, look for people to start dropping out, dropping down the poison trap as a defensive measure. Now we have about 3-4 ballers on ultimate low, 1 player on the tarp. I think there's a player above him. There is 1 duo left. Everyone else is solo riders as players are abandoning the ballers. 1 gets pulled up into the sky. 2 players are now parachuting down. That baller's going to fall all the way down. So 3 players were up, 2 players are down. How will this play out? Really want to see what is going on that ultimate high and on the mid-ground tarp, because these 2 just want to try and outlast to top 3 right now.
That's the name of the game. Survival, placement, still so important. And Kenneth and what is this? I can't see the other name. Gab actually, X-Gab could put some shots down on Luno and Delaware, who were just sailing down right in front of them here. They do just that, but it's actually going to get blocked at that moment there. The hunting rifle was not going to connect. Now looking to use that legendary AR.
Yeah,
got 5 players left.
Yeah, need to be careful of who is above them right now, because they didn't pay attention and actually let ultimate high slip away for them. So despite being the only duo remaining, yeah, Delaware drops down. He's trying to make a play. Will he be able to find Kenneth? But it's unfortunate. Dropping into the only duo remaining, gets picked up. So now X-Gab and Kenneth have ultimate high up to rift themselves.
That is very, very risky, because they
It's bold. That's tough to make the dive, and then you're going to get force popped early on. So he just took 2 ticks for no reason, losing the raw HP advantage. Luno has the highest HP. Karilla's going to go down to the storm. If Luno just waits this out, he's good. The duo has to go out and challenge. Luno puts down 1 shot, puts down the double campfire, and the duo finds it in the pincer maneuver. A questionable decision in Rift, but then they turn around, make the pincer, capitalize on the victory royale, 4 elimination points, 10 from the placements, sort of well done.
Not something that I would have expected, at that moment, but it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
could have easily not worked out, but it worked out.
It did, and like I said, very slim margin for error there, and making it even slimmer.
Oh,
luckily,
boy.
I mean, I don't want to say luckily, they were able to stay together long enough to then use the advantage that they had the 2-on-1, but they almost gave it all away at the last minute, able to execute as Kamikaze is able to pick up a down on the Lard Biscuit.
That's 5 eliminations for Kamikaze. He's in 3rd place. Scuffed Optic with 5 of his own, and that's number 6 there for Kamikaze, who just nailed that player. I love that coordination, just to be able to synchronize when those shots are going to go through. You have to know your teammate, trust your teammate to be able to execute on those shots.
And firing off another heavy sniper round, so he's going to be able to utilize that. They're going to try and capitalize on that. They do inherit one baller as well, as they're starting to see a little bit more of the baller presence utilizing the grapper and that shield, but players also opting to ditch it now as they get into that first overlapping circle in the Sunny Steps. What we mean by overlapping, if you look in the bottom right-hand corner, rather than the circle shrinking just upon itself, it actually breaks the barrier of where the storm was, and from that point on, you'll have our moving circles, which go from outside of the regular zone and force the players to walk a little bit.
Got a baller right in front. Taldak, he also has a hoverboard. Traits, gonna be a little far out. Trevin, Zach, hanging out above, and another baller from SMBZ.
But one thing I do want to note right here, Taldak has 2 boogie bombs, so if those ballers are hanging out in the open with the 8.20.1 patch, the boogie bombs do work on ballers again. Got that little bug fixed up, so you can catch somebody out in the open, be able to just punish them. But instead, he's going to punish them with great rifle fire. 223 ticks in a 46 to break the shield there.
Good old-fashioned blue AR, never lets you down. Some good shots there. Another 24 onto him. That's some more blue damage that's being registered onto that opponent on the other side. And they're also just getting tagged up and then dealing with the storm. But I think he just found a baller and was able to run away with this one. And Taldak could rotate with that hoverboard if he wants to.
Yeah, will actually pick up the down onto Zombie Girl as it comes through. The baller was able to get out, but the other opponent did get knocked. So good rifle fire and pressure from there. That should convert into Elam. Boom, there it is as it goes down. FSU Sticky picking up Stuck right there as well to move us closer to that top 12 placement point. Now, if you guys are just joining us, this is the last region. We have about 30 minutes left for players to queue in NA West for the Luxe Cup. This is the semifinal. In order to compete in this, you needed to be at least at 125 points in the arena, up to Contender League, as Taldak is trying to knock down the ultimate high ground. The players are trying to reach. There it goes. Will the players fall? Do they have utility? And yep, glider redeploy comes out. Slappy did end up getting knocked from the fall.
No.
So, he got almost stuck there.
The hoverboard, man, when you're dealing with the terrain like that, and as well as the ledges from the builds, it's really awkward to get out of that. So I think at some point you just got to ditch the hoverboard and move on from it. Zach and Trev still have the ultimate high ground. And then there's also the scramble down low. Lots of bodies are going to be jockeying for position. Got a couple ballers, also some boogie bombs. Feel the beat there as one player is actually going to dance right in the middle of the open field. And Kamikaze maybe making a Kamikaze play, abandoning his baller. But it seems like someone else is going to nab the baller for himself. Run away with this one. 6 eliminations for Kamikaze. Another one's going to be right in front of him as well. Nice play there. That's going to be number 7 for Kamikaze currently. Goes right back to that baller Sundown. And, you know, this is smart. Just, hey, you picked up the elimination. You're back up with your shields. Get back into that baller. Get position.
Yeah, great shot coming from him out there. And then you also have Moon able to pick up a number of elims on that side. As we get closer to the top 12 mark, we're talking about how all these players are trying to get into the top 1,500. These are some of the best of the best. The final will be played tomorrow, as now everyone is in the top 12. They're guaranteed at least the 3 placement points, but they want more coming out for the elims, as we have Trev looking to find that player.
Oh, chased him down. I love that play there. Just ran right after him. He knew that he was weak. He saw the white damage, and he's going to pick up another one as well onto Scuffed Optic. Very well done from Trev, but Zach is going to go down, though. That's 5 eliminations for this duo, 2 for Trev on his own, but this could very well be a game winner for him, and he nails another one from the distance there onto Burnbow.
As he rotates on the backside of the circle, we've talked about this being a power position because he's at 100-100, has that legendary pump. He's able to pick pick up the players who are weaker, just trying to find it. He's very strong as it comes through here, and there's 4 ballers now out in the open. He needs to try and execute on the play here as one player does get forced out. Remember, they don't do player damage anymore, but you're not able to damage through them quite yet. As the RPG does get reloaded, that is effective. Additions picking up Kamikaze as we're inside that 7th threshold. One player jumps out, but then hops right back in the ball. It was a quick set of reaction, but they have to be low as one player gets dropped out on the high ground. That one gets abandoned as we get close to that top 3 placement mark we're looking for.
This is rough there for Taldak because, you know, I mean, he's dealing with a lot of ballers. He's also going to be in that ultimate low ground, but the player's going to be right in front of him, and he's going to slap additions. That's going to send him back to the respawn. Trev's going to have the ultimate high ground. Wolfie's going to be right next to him. Taldak as well as Sims. Simbiz or Sims is going to be out of this one, so goodbye to you, my friend. But now Taldak in that ultimate low, Trev in the ultimate high.
Wolfie dropping down. We are in top 3, so everyone has the 7 placement points. It's all about the victory royale here. Trev has the best angle now. Water falling down, and Taldak is on that mid-tart, but he doubles himself up, which is going to make it difficult. But Taldak gets dropped by Wolfie as Wolfie's putting pressure with the minigun. That's very dangerous, though.
What a play!
Oh, great combo.
That was beautifully done there by Wolfie, but does Trev pounce on him? Because he is going to have that life lead with the shields. Wolfie, though, does manage to pop off with a few of those shields to bring him back up into this fight, but Trev has that high ground control. And looking at the kit, though, if he's able to beam him, but the geyser's actually going to send him flying up here. A little bit of a geyser catching him off guard. Does Trev just dive in? Does he go back in and try and save himself here? Give himself a little bit of coverage, but Wolfie's going to be right on top of him. He's going to jump right on down there. Wolfie's going for the shot. Trev is going to be lingering about here. He's going to reset this one, give himself the positioning, and that is going to be the victory royale. Trev nails Wolfie. Beautifully done.
Great work from Trev there on the way down. Wolfie not able to execute on the shot we saw Aspect pick up earlier when you're dropping down and land the solid pump. He gets an okay shot, but takes a bunch of fall damage, and then Trev immediately retakes it. The weird thing about that was the geyser completely threw it for a loop. It went ultimate high to low ground control, got flipped just because they got forced over the geyser because the circle was too small to avoid it, but Trev's still able to capitalize on it. Well done by him. We're going directly into the next match, and already we see names we recognize with Little and Pash right there in the middle, Ramos on the side.
Everyone's
we
grandma.
see Walla on 5, Grandma on 4 elims. Grandma, I am so proud of you. That's really good.
Grandma.
I know you've been grinding out for that. We have Falconer sitting on 3, Hyper, by the way, on 3, and then Ramos on 2. Pretty stacked lobby as Flakers will pick up Tickles as well. Getting closer to that top 12 threshold for the first amount of placement points. Will Little be able to continue his run of just showing up on the top of all the leaderboards? This rotation is already pretty flawless, but that's not a faraway circle.
Not at all. Well, let's see here. Got a lot of builds for Little and Pash. You also got themselves a baller. They have a lot to work with here as far as what they can for movement. I don't know what his teammate has. Maybe a Rift to Go or maybe a jump pad, but instead is actually going to run out in the open, which is a very ballsy play there. Just run out with all these players surrounding them, but Pash is able to regroup, and Little actually gets split up from his teammates.
Needs to be careful with the traps.
Oh, that's rough there, but Little's able to get out of it.
Dodges both right there, and Pash is close enough by. They want to try and get walls pre-established so he can exit, not have the baller roll away. Perfect, editing himself in, but need to be careful to reset. Don't know if those opponents next to him have anything, but they're going to utilize this Think Bomb right away. So Oh My Pulse and Ghost Luis are going to have to move. They move one box over. They see the supply crate, but now they're going to use a second stink. They want to open that supply crate, and it is just inside the circle, so luckily it will go back over it. They can edit it down. The team above picked it up, but Little actually baits it and then is able to get the elim and pick up all the loot.
I love plays like that when you just players think that they're safe. You always need to watch out for what's going to be hanging about, right? Do you own that floor? Do you own that wall? Like, if you don't, you need to play cautious.
Yeah, and that also, because they get the elimination, they get all the loot, and it pushes them into top 12, so the 3 placement points as well, and they have circle priority. with the changes made this is a little while ago, but supply drops displaying on the map, everyone knows where they are. You're able to see it down that bottom right-hand corner. You're able to see it when you press your map button. So the players know when that's there, know when it's been consumed. And he was just waiting. You also had the audio cue, but now because he's on the front side of the circle, you see them looking back to take shots. Luis and Pulse rotating directly underneath them. These are the two teams who have priority on the rotation as everyone else is forced to the middle. And boom, launchpad coming out. So they're going to stay up very high because of a forced rotation. That's going to be a forced parachute. People would be able to trade back at them, but they're going to opt to just land in the trees instead and take shots out towards the opponent. That's very intelligent.
That was like that was just a great read there, right? You knew that there were so many players that are going to be just like hanging around them. So because of that, Little says, okay, I'm going to drop on the tree. It's a little ballsy, but I'm going to go for this one here.
And Oh My Pulse getting picked up, which means Luis is now all by himself. Pash and Little have a good angle to pick up Grandma as he goes down. Deuces ends up getting picked up. And oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3 elims coming up, but Ghost Luis still in it as well. Very well played from Little and Pash, looking actually sort of like Zayt and Sap, taking 2 angles, controlling ultimate high, and now 4 players up in the sky. Can they convert on anything here? They do have 2 poison traps to try and keep these players out if they can.
Let's see if anyone's going to try and be risky and jump on him. It's actually going to be Sofa. Sofa looking for the fight, but he's actually going to get chunked up there. Very weak, and Sofa ends up going down courtesy of Little. Lewis is going to be out of this one as well, and Sofa should not be long for this world, I should say, within this confines of this server. Little and Pash are just having such a great game, and they have a lot to work with. They're going to have the rockets. They're going to have the traps as well, in case anyone tries to get a little ambitious and push up on them, that they could use it to their advantage. A couple good ARs to boot, but Pash is going to be weak. He ends up actually taking a huge chunk of damage there. Wood's going to be on the outside as well, and they will have the ultimate high ground alongside with CJ. And this is going to be the duo of Wood and Step Bro CJ with 1 elimination apiece.
Yeah, and now we're getting into the top 7 and quickly drop to top 5. So everyone got the 5 placement points, but Wood and CJ now have ultimate high. Fulmer still in the mix. No, as I say that, Falconer is able to pick him up, but Wood and CJ, I apologize desperately, Fulmer. Wood picks up Pash as well by just dropping him down. You hear clingers going off, players just opting to drop whatever explodes they can.
Nice.
It's all 4 duos all the way through, and that's a direct rocket landing for 121 from the Legendary. Will they be able to find more space as the Pash Elim comes through, topping him off back to 100, 100. They have ultimate high, and it's a fairly safe rotation for them, going back sort of over the mats they already use, but not giving them great angles on the players below, as there's a lot going on that mid-ground tarp.
I think that, Wood gets the double onto Ramos and Falconer. That is a toughie to deal with there. But he shot the rocket, and he was laying down that AR fire because he knew he was going to get through that wall just as that rocket landed.
And he also got collateral damage on the Little and pushes us into the top 3, so more placement points coming out. There's a 4-point swing from him there, and now they're just dropping down and putting all the pressure on him as Hansel and Hoax get absolutely deleted. Little is getting pressured as well. Will they find the 1v2 and be able to close it out? Yes, they do. Wood and CJ taking the high ground domination to a new level there, going from no
Yeah, I can. Hmm? Yeah. Commander. Oh shit.
Yo, everybody, I'm gonna start doing like shout outs for people that's notification gang. So everybody link in the description, go drop a like right now on my new video. The first people to do this. Yo, what's good everybody? In this video right here, I was supposed to want to run a base wave, brother. So see how that goes. Also,
Oof. Oh, yes. Looks like no. Wait, which one? Oh yeah. Yeah, the purple one looks pretty better. But yeah, I think it did. Yep. Mhm. Oh fuck, my hands were just. Ah. Alright then. Holy fuck, my pin. It was at 200, but now it's down to 50. Oh shit, hold on. Yeah. Yeah. One team doesn't do that. Clap them. Oh fuck. There. Alright. Yeah. Shit. Am I gonna make it? Hopefully. Oh. Let's do truth this time. Okay, I'm not making it. Huh? Oh. Fuck. Oh, for tag? Fucking hell. I know one person that I fucking hate, but. Oh no. Whoops. Why does this color once in make me feel like I'm playing like smoother for some reason? Yeah. Get launch pad. Yeah. Shotgun. Finally. What else? Oh, really? No thanks. Oh, there's a big pot in here. You want it? Yeah, sure. Oh, another mecha. I didn't realize that. Oh, never mind. Hmm? Yeah, before. Beautiful. Alright. Another medkit. Skew. Whoops. Do you still need a shotgun or just like a pump? Alright, find this real quick. Okay. Ah. Motherfucker. Fuck is this one going on? What the hell? Oh, right there. Shit. Oof. I would pump, but it's the only pump I literally found for the entire. Holy shit, there's only. Makes no sense. Oof. Damn, I'm hungry. Yeah. Oh, there's a pump in here. No, never mind. That's a fucking tack. All greens except for my SMG. Just right. What? I think I have 3 medkits, so you know what? Yeah. Let me grab it real quick. Okay, plus 3 points. Let's go. 24 only. I think Drake has like, just watching the stream today, he had like around like 70 or 80. Like around like 70 or 80. Yeah. I just played a lot of Floor's Lava and shit. It was pretty fun. Oh yeah, right there. Fuck this kid. Kid just this kid is mental. Holy. Dude, his fucking he just trapped himself in there. Oh, no. Ooh, whoa. He's on me. Oh shit, there's another kid. What? 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 Did you see that? Wow. Holy shit, these kids. Would have seen it. Just fucking. Ah, damn it. Oh, hey, cheer up. Okay. Alright.
Sounds weird for me to say. From Norway, and I'm in the hospital. Your content makes me happy. The perfect age. That sounds weird for me to say. From Norway, and I'm in the hospital. Your content makes me happy in the darkest of times, and I just wanted to say thank you, Brofist. Hope you're doing well soon. Cat one guys, all the best. 9-year-olds are rooting for you. I soon will. Stand in March, an absolute power move. Random Indian guy, well worth to the year. Just out loud and so I get it's very changing the pursuits of brave. 22nd time this week. Felix camera quality. Felix camera quality in Japan. Wow! I think you guys are probably right. I probably used the wrong settings. I need to change it. When I started OBS here, it said like, hey, do you want to use the best setting for streaming or recording? I'm like, well, recording. Ta-da! Me when I don't skip a PewDiePie ad because that money is my wedding gift to Felix and Marcia. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Thank you so much. Found an old photo with me, Felix and Marcia. What's a great...
Yo, how do you get honor guard? I got mine for free. I didn't buy it, what the hell? You got power card, yeah. You got every skin. I'm gonna check off the skin. Hello, Dylan. is in the Discord. You just gotta look. It's on the side. Guys, we're gonna do fifth zone. Sixth is way too small, and it was so packed. Half the people died in the storm because there's nowhere to go. And it was going up and downhill, so yeah. Matches perfectly because the color turtle smells pretty cool as well.
That was fucking insane. Holy shit. Yeah, sure. Yeah. That's kind of some nice spam right there that we're doing. Yeah. By the way, do you have any rockets? Yeah. That was kind of an unfair spam right there, but and I'm just with my grenade launcher. Oh. Try that again. Whoops. Alright. Popped him in the head. Got him. Oh, please, nope, down. No chat. I got them. Yeah. Holy shit, these kids. What are you gonna BM me for? BM me. Yeah, buddy, you need help for it. Holy shit. Yeah. These kids don't fucking give up, do they? The spammers. Holy fuck, yeah, that's spam though. is. Oh! This guy's dead. This guy's not dead. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. There's no way. And he just... What? Oh. Yeah. Failures with me than just spamming me. It's so annoying. Oh, yeah, that spam though that we did was pretty good. Yeah. Didn't I get a double kill? Like, from one nade? Wait, what day is it today? The 30th? Yeah. I think there's... Yeah. Oh, fuck the sensitivity. Jesus Christ. Deadlock? Or the analog stick, or... Yeah, like the, fuck, I don't even know what they're called, like the joystick or something. Yeah. Can't need to change this deadlock sensitivity after. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, another grenade launcher. Let's fucking go. Spam some more kids. Yep. So the treasure map was literally ours. It was theirs as well. Yeah. Extra pumps up here. Yeah. Yeah, like yeah, I got Twitch. Yeah, like on YouTube, highest I can usually get is maybe 7 or 8, maybe 10 if I'm lucky, but like really lucky. But I'm fucking Twitch. I can get like only 7 or 8. Of myself. Yeah. Yeah. And now you only average like 3 or 4. There's a suppressed sniper. Suppressed sniper in there. Yep. Oh god, I can't wait to spam kids. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh yeah. Shit, I forgot which one's the mark button for me. Fuck. Yeah. It should be the one that I crouch with, but I have that as controller button. It should be the one that I crouch with. Yeah. It should be the one that I crouch with, but I have I mean, sorry, it should be my email picker one, but I bind that down. Hmm. Oh, right there. Okay, Ryan. Got him. Get the fuck out of here. Stop going through my shit! Did you just see it? That's so fucking dumb. Aimbots you then just goes through my shit. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
To make it their own plan. Or whatever. Come here.
Yep. Shit. Okay. Hmm. Nope. There we go, finally. What the hell? Well, shit, okay, that happens. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. Fuck, didn't jump. Wow. This game is trash. Why the hell is it not letting me? What is it doing? Exactly. So from here, there. How the hell are you supposed to do this? Oh, fuck! What the fuck was that? It's so gay. God damn it. Had it, but... Wow. Wait, you died? Okay. Ow. What do you have to do? Oh, I see. What? How did I hit? Wow. Okay. Let's go. Fuck! What? Yep. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, sure. Ready? Watch this. Watch this. Fuck. Damn it. The fucking last jump though, it's just... Holy fuck, this pin is great. Oh, that feels good. There we go. Huh? Which way, which what? Yours. I have no idea about yours. When is this new pickaxe? Is my thing gonna ready up? Or there we go.
Hello. How are you? Canada. Do what? I definitely haven't done that. Well, couldn't we do that in Playground? Damn it. I wish you could do ones like that in Playground. Anyway, you like my no skiing? Fuck you. I love them. Go fuck yourself. You have the bad version. Ew. Hello, my peasant version. I am the king of all battle hounds. I still have like 14 bucks, so I could get out in 1,000 V-bucks if I wanted. But I think I'll keep it. At least for now. Yeah, that's new. Well, if we can kill them right away, it doesn't matter. Oh shit, this glider's wicked. Why didn't you buy the pack? It does. Yeet! No, fuck you! Damn it. "13 seconds? I think you just go around the hill. Oh, that's cool. Rip. Yes, I got it! Okay, you can do it now. Oh, I want to see what the... I wish I had gotten the thing so I could do the emote. I should have bought that emote.
Honey is a free browser add-on available on Google, Opera, Firefox, Safari, if it's a browser.
Days into what the community thought might be an
It's not
April
very
Fool's
long. There's
joke.
one part where you have to grapple. I am your king.
By Epic, they still refuse to revert the patch changes
actually have to
that
admit,
took
the fire
away
one's a hell of a
40%
lot
increased
cooler.
material, mats on a limb, and especially the worst one of all, 50 health or shield on elimination. Of course, a lot of people are still very upset about this, and pros like Symphony and
Once the
Daquan
Malice
and a
pickaxe comes back out, I'm buying it for him. The Malice one, or a better one.
bunch of other Fortnite
If I could
pros are
get
still worried.
Ragnarok's to be a red flame, I would use his. Right now I have to use Ice Canes. I am.
About what the future of Fortnite will look like.
These are the
and
best
some
things
pros
I've seen in the game.
are straight up refusing to play Fortnite and instead playing Uno on their streams. Can Fortnite survive this blow, or will players
I'm
and
gonna
pros
land at the
start
building that's
quitting?
near
Even
racetrack so I can defend myself.
the international soccer star Zlatan, or football for the
I
rest of you
just
guys,
barely finished
called
that
out
race before they
Fortnite
killed me.
directly on Twitter, saying,
They were
at
trash,
Fortnite
though.
game, Zlatan says, revert. This is insane when a world-famous athlete directly ats your game and tells you to change it back. So, is Epic in big trouble? More than you might think. I'm your second favorite PE teacher, Denver. Click like and click subscribe right now and use code ThatDenverGuyYT if you want to help me out. But Zlatan,
Hey,
of
I
course,
see a brother
isn't the only...
Brother. Fuck. Eh? No. Even the soles of my feet are cracked. I'm covered in fire. No. Because you need to grapple for it. A what? It's like the little ice bridge part. In the back there's an ice bridge. Just do the race, like, holy shit. Where's the ball? One didn't spawn? See if you can do it with this then. Yeah. Or you can try to get a good boost. Why did you change your name? Why'd you do that? Why'd you leave hype? Yep. You gotta wait for the timer to finish counting down. Okay, move forward. But you can run it! You can run it! Get off your hoverboard. See? You have to run it. You can't do it on a hoverboard. Go. You won't see the rings. Can you see him? I have to finish it now.
Only one still mad about the changes. NRG Symphony, one of the best editors in the whole game, as some of you know, put this tweet out asking, "What has Fortnite done?" And then a bunch of Z's, which of course could only mean that he's really bored of the game now, and that looks to be what a lot of pros are thinking. Ninja, Tim, Dr. Lupo, and Courage JD all stopped playing Fortnite
you can do
and
it on
played
a hoverboard. You just have to ready up the other way. Okay? Amen. Okay. You can't be on. We honestly need to restart it. Okay, let's leave the game then.
Uno instead on stream. It was actually pretty hilarious, especially when Ninja raged like crazy because he couldn't get cards and actually lost like thousands of dollars to the other guys. But check this out for yourself.
I'm not gifted in 50. I'm just throwing that out there. What is this game, dude? Are you serious? Give me a green card. What are you doing? I don't have a green.
Ow.
Hey, Cameron.
So is this what Fortnite is coming to? Pros whose entire careers are built around Fortnite and the game doing well are now so bored that they play Uno on their stream. It actually wasn't a bad stream, I will give them that. It was a nice change of pace, and it might have happened without the patch changes anyway. But the fact that Uno was the better option to play over Fortnite squads for an entire night is a big deal, because don't forget, it's not just...
Is a gas.
What?
It's the pros that need Fortnite. Fortnite might need the pros too. I love the comments you guys leave